My pride, my privilege is to be connected with people who are choosing to manifest greatness. Sometimes we get caught up in this kind of untold truth, or told untruth. Oh, I like that. Told untruth, that the idea that you desire more, that you want more, is undesirable. Please don't do that. You shouldn't be seeking more. You should be content. And all of this great washed over stuff that we end up kind of catching, the residual lies, because inside of us there is a spirit to expand. The universe itself has been expanding for thousands of years, and people are like, when is it going to stop expanding? It's like, well, we have an infinite creator, so where does it stop? Does it all disappear after a while? Who knows? But is it expanding? We know that it is. So the nature of humanity is to continue to expand. So your desire to see and to manifest greater days is not met by resistance here. Your desire to understand what is the truth of this, what is the truth of my life. Started asking real good questions. This is why I'm here. Started asking real good questions. What is the truth of this situation? I'm gonna let that sit. What is the truth of this situation? Ask your life. Sometimes we seek counsel in all the right places, and we forget that there is a spirit. There is a spirit that has overcome the world, that sits in us. And all we have to do is tap in. All we got to do is quiet the mind. Meditation. I'm speaking meditation over each of us. And whatever meditation has been connotated with, let it fall. Meditation is to quiet the mind so that you can experience the fullness, the soundness of your humanity. Somebody help me out. Meditation is to quiet the mind so that you can experience the fullness of humanity. One more time, meditation is to quiet the mind so that you can experience the fullness of humanity. And I'm committing to a lifestyle of meditation, because I realize that when I'm quiet, the one who speaks is strong. When my voice comes down, appreciate it, King. When my voice comes down, my confidence rises, because I understand that it is not the brevity, or it's not the severity of my voice, but the disposition of my spirit that will take me to where I'm going to go. So let's kind of paint a picture as to what's going on here. So we've been in an incredible season. The challenges, the challenges are part of the process. So if you really think about the ebbs and flows of life, we've been in an incredible season, in a hard, difficult time. To still be looking up, to still be expanding. Many of us have seen new highs in at least this last season that we've not seen before. We've experienced community and a care and consideration and a collective vision that is bigger than many things that we've actually thought. Actually, we can really, really do this. I can really shift this. Vision, okay, vision without any form of confirmation is heavy on the heart. Oh my goodness. I'm going to need some 777s for access. But yeah. Come on now. I receive it. Okay. Just keep it flowing. Okay, fantastic. Permission granted. Vision is heavy on the heart when you haven't seen any materialization. It says, blessed are those who believe and not have seen. So there is a blessing required. If there is a blessing required, then it's got to be, you know what I mean? You're not going to receive a blessing if you've not deserved the blessing. So blessed are those who believe and have not seen, but it is heavy. When you start to see something, let's say something is about success, is one of the greatest things. Because when you experience a success, be it menial, you realize that if I can achieve this menial thing, then I can achieve the next thing, the next thing. And soon you start to snowball, and then you see people, they're like, everything that they do is successful. No, everything that they have done, they have held on to the success. If 9 things go well and 1 thing doesn't, are you successful? If 5 things go right and 5 things go wrong, are you successful? If 1 thing goes right and the rest aren't, are you still successful? If everything goes wrong, I mean, we won't go there, but what am I holding to? I only hold to the things that are moving. I only give energy. I only give life to, my words give life. My life and death is in this power of this tongue. So I only choose to give life to the things that are life-giving. So if I want something to live in my life, I speak to it, I speak of it, I speak in it. If I do not want it to live, then my words that give life should not be in it. Oh, you can't just ignore things you can't ignore them, but you haven't got to ignite them. You can ignite something by speaking of it too much. I just want to get it off my chest. Well, don't put it on your chest in the first place, because that could be the very thing that is causing it to manifest. Am I still okay with here today? Somebody.
Right, still okay.
I'm okay. Thank you. So I don't need it on my chest, because if it's on my chest, it's near my heart, and it says He will give you the desires of your heart. So don't place it anywhere near the precious jewels, the gems of what it is that you are holding to. If it's not in line with your vision or mission, then shake it into the atmosphere. Because that energy, someone might need that energy to focus them. Sometimes you need a shake. Sometimes you need a challenge in life. But I don't want the challenges that I manifest. I want the challenges that the universe have specially created. It says, Craig, you're going to need a little bit of challenge here, because I need to refine you so that you can get to your destination. Chris, I'm just going to allow this challenge. I don't give it to you, because the universe can't give you anything that's not for your benefit. I'm going to allow this to flow through, because the refining, the bit that at the end, the gold that I'm about to produce, the diamonds are forever. We love the song. Are going to produce such great returns in your life, my friend, that it's not going to matter the process, because you are going to remember the gleaming diamond. Every time you look and the sun catches your life, your wealth, your health, your happiness, you are going to forget in that very moment, that diamond on the finger, that reflection. Nobody questions the pain and the process that is required to cut that diamond small. But everybody loves a diamond. Apparently they are forever. But I haven't looked into the validity of the song. Diamonds are forever. We want the forever and a day. We want the happy ever after. But do we proceed in the way and lean into the victory? Do we decide that I'm going to dictate my reality and not allow it to reconfigure my mentality? Come on now. I'm being reconfigured by myself. I used to live a reactive. As of today, I'm no longer a reactive. I'm not a chemical. I'm not a reactor. You know what I mean? For those who studied science, like the reactors, like nuclear and all this stuff, there's actually chemicals that when you put them in certain environments, they actually do crazy things that are monumental. I don't want to be a reactor. I want to be a standalone chemical. I don't want to need anything for the chemical reaction of success, of prosperity, of happiness, of health and wealth to need anything to be able to do that reaction. I don't know if I'm alone on this call. I don't know. Put a 3-3-3 sufficient, all sufficient, Trinitarian type mentality. I want to be all sufficient. I want to go up to the heavens. I want to go down in spirit, and I want to move across in the faith and the fullness of who I am, so that I can move forward with all things conquered and overcome in Christ Jesus. I don't want to, it's not that I don't want to rely on a person, but I don't want to rely on anything that can potentially let me down. Oh, Debbie, you got to live a little. No. I have to rely on something that it says, like, if you lean on me, I will never let you down. There's words, there's scriptures, there's principles that cannot fail, because they were founded on something that was not created with the ability to fail. I don't know if you know surveys where you have this and it's like, this is not applicable to my situation. This is not applicable. Failure, not applicable to certain universal principles. Hardship, I don't really want that. Well, the box to not have hardship is not applicable for your desires. Somebody didn't like that today. I'm sorry. Can I just evade hardship? Can I just, it's not working, because the box is not applicable for the dreams in your heart today. It's just not applicable. You don't get the option. You can choose to not have the vision. You can choose to defer the hope. You can say, look, maybe this is not my year. Maybe this quarter isn't going to finish strong. Maybe that amount isn't for me. Maybe that car, it's just not who I am. Happy, fulfilled, on mission, I think it's who you are. But I think we've got to change who we think we are. It's not who we are. that holds us back, but it's who we think we're not. It is not who I am that holds me back. It is who I think I am not. Who do I not think I am that I have denied myself the truth of becoming? I will say that one more time. Who do I not think that I am that I have denied myself the allowing truth of manifesting that reality? Why is it in every book of great understanding of success, it says 30 minutes. Spend 30 minutes picturing the person you intend to become. I'm like, hey, I ain't even got 30 minutes for breakfast, let alone picturing the thing I want to become. We manifest the pictures. Any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through physical reality. Napoleon Hill. Anything you hold in your mind. How do you hold? Meditation, vision, declaration, affirmation. You hold it in your mind, then you will manifest it in your life. So what are we holding in our minds? And what extent, what great lengths are we choosing to go to? Will you travel out of your city to make sure that you are holding the right picture? Will you sit in an unknown town with no permanent roof right now, with no confirmed ticket for trains right now to confirm that you are in the right place at the right time? Will you go back to the vision board, maybe the meeting that you might have had with a mentor when you joined this space? Would you go back to those notes and see if that even is where I need to be right now? We don't want to manifest a dream of yesterday or a promise of tomorrow. I want to manifest in every day what I deserve that day. I want my daily bread and nothing more. Because if I have everything I need, then the seeds of tomorrow will be in the seeded bread of today. Somebody got that. Let's not do that again. We are at a hinge point, at a crux point of humanity. I'm speaking on behalf of humanity now. We are at a hinge point in humanity. And it's decision time. It's not Revive decision time. It's not United Kingdom decision time. It is humanitarian 2020, 14th of September. It is decision time. What will I choose to become? Because if resources was your issue, I'm sorry, no longer can we use it. If connections was your issue, networking was the issue, I just didn't believe in myself, I didn't have the leave it in the past. It is not your issue anymore. So why is it that you're in Birmingham? You didn't really explain that, but thank you for the message. Why am I in Birmingham? Because I understand the severity of what it is that's right now, the wealth that is being transferred. And I said, wait, let's focus in. Let's focus in. In all of the areas that you have access to right now, are you maximizing them? One of my shout out to the oil baron, a good friend of mine said, well, if God gives you something, be sure that you take it to the wheels fall off. And those weren't his words, they were mine. For dramatic effect, you know who I am. To take that thing until that door closes or the gauge on the car no longer allows you to move forward. Because then you know that you've done good and faithful servant. You know that you've spent that vehicle. And I promise you, as soon as you get out, leave the keys on the dashboard. Don't worry about the keys. There will be a new vehicle. This one might have some different engine power. It might feel like a bike, might be a scooter. You might have to walk, you might have to take the train. But I promise you that the destination unknown will be one step closer to the promised land. Jesus. Are we with me? Are we with me?
Yeah.
Come on. So how do we begin this week? Lord help us. This week is a reflective week. And I want us to be careful with the concept of reflective and reflection. Reflection is a mirror where you stare or you look to understand what is going on. Reflective is an active type. And you can reflect while moving forward. You can reflect on history while creating it in the current day. Reflective is a dangerous place to be. You meet someone who's reflective, they will just be moving like boom. Be like just moving in wisdom and diligence, whatever. Like, how is it that you always remember what this happened and this person said, etc. But you're always on a journey going forward. You never fall off because I'm reflective. Reflection is the evolution of reflective is the evolution of reflection. You have to once in a while, oh, is that what I look like? Okay, I can work with that. I need to work on that. Now you got to the, like, I don't need to stop as much to be able to reassess what's going on. I can almost have like an active reflection. I'm always evaluating what's going on. Yes, take your time out, you know what I mean? With the spa retreats, yes. Every single moment that you have available. But in all seriousness, we're moving into a reflective season. Who am I? Where am I? Where am I going? Am I connected to the people who are really going to get me there? Have I written a list of all the areas that I'm really looking to achieve and nominated, manifested, chosen a name, a person who said, in this area, I'm rocking with this person. That doesn't mean I got to move in, but just line in the sand and saying, I'm realigning myself with yourself. Something you display is something of where I'm going, and I choose to consciously choose, and I could go on to consciously choose. Somebody called that the last time. I'm a conscious creator. I choose my life, I create my vision, I manifest my reality. Let's go. Right now is the time to realign, because the call center says, what service do you need? Okay, perfect. Let me put you through. If you do not know the service, they cannot serve you. They have one job. One job. They are the connector. You have to decide what you want, when you want it, why you want it. If you know when, why, or what it is that you want, you will get receipt every single time, and they will manifest in 3, 5, 7, 15 minutes, 25 minutes at max if there's a big issue on the road. But there are universal services on an emergency level that are preparing themselves to wade in to your current situation, and it is saying, where are you? What do you want? And how can I help you today, madam? How can I help you today, sir? Because what it is that you need is already available, which is why you are talking to me right now. If I couldn't serve you, you would not be in communication with ultimate creation. Ultimate source would not know your name. You wouldn't know where I am. You couldn't even comprehend the idea of speaking to me if you would not have access to the entire wealth creation space. So what do I do right now, Abby? I love this. I love this. What do I do right now? I square, I shape all of the things, whatever you've achieved here. I'm really proud of what I did. Just put a box around it and don't hold on to that anymore. Your successes of yesterday are accolades. We don't want to be the gym, the academy, the sport academy that says, oh, how's it going? Let me show you my sporting cabinet. Check this out. You know, that was in the 70s. Yeah, it was amazing. See that one? Oh, it was a tough game. Nobody cares. I'm so happy that you did it. And we're forever. That's what the trophy. Oh, I might offend somebody. Just to close in this, I might offend somebody, but I'm talking to me. The trophy was the memory. Don't hold on to the trophy. Hold on to the promise of tomorrow, because that's not going to be what you can't manifest what's already sitting in front of you. That was a memory so that you can move forward with velocity right now. What have you achieved? Oh, I haven't really done that much. I understand. Hold it. If you haven't done much, it means a breakthrough is coming. I mean, I've got some accolades under my belt. Great. Line in the sand. What are you about to do right now? Because what you're about to create has to be conscious. If you are not consciously choosing, then you have to accept whatever is given to you. And you know that meal, if you go to a restaurant, imagine going to the best restaurant you've ever been to, and they deliver you a meal that you don't order. Oh, somebody caught that. You have one meal, anything you want, imported, any cuisine. You're like, oh, I'm gonna make sure this is, and then you get someone. Here you go, sir. Here you go, madam. Whoa, 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 whoa. Chill out. I get one order, and you trying to do me like that. No, thank you, please. I don't want that. So be a conscious creator and said, I choose life today. I choose to create this amount from the market. I choose to run a business that serves this many people, that moves across this many nations, that impacts people on a daily basis. I choose to be a social media attraction point where people flow to me. What you declare is a decision, expression of your choice. You cannot declare what you haven't chosen in the first place. So what are you really telling me, Eddie? Decide once again what you are choosing and choose to consciously create. Pick 3 areas of your life and say, these core areas, you can't work on everything at the time. I'm sorry. You can't. Just choose 1, 2, 3 areas at max. These are the areas and these are the people I'm assigning to helping me manifest. I'm not giving them responsibility over my areas of life because that's no one's responsibility but you. But you are giving them conscious input and reach out and say, look, I'm resetting, and what it is that you're working on, I admire what you're doing, and I want to rock with you. I want to create, I want to work alongside yourself. In these areas, I'm ready to surrender to the process. And don't choose wisely. Conscious create. Start with the end in mind. Decide, this is what I want. This is where I'm going. This is who has it. And this is how I will get there, by consciously creating, choosing to manifest, and becoming the highest version that I was created to be. In the mighty name, the one who created the vision inside of me. Amen.